we on?
We're on episode 14, Ryan.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Jank Podcast. I only know that because I asked right now.
The most professional podcast on the internet. Also, hi, everybody.
I was going to ask you before we started, then you're like, Ryan, we're good to go. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, so we're starting, we officially made a From Junk to Jank Twitch channel, so that's a thing that happened. So we're streaming live from the From Junk to Jank Twitch channel.
Somebody thought that was a good idea.
I did, because, like, you know how much less of a pain in the ass, like, highlighting these and putting them on YouTube is going to be now?
Ooh, a lot less?
Way less, because I don't have to even download the videos anymore. I used to have to download the videos and then upload them to YouTube, when I can just hit two buttons, and now they go to YouTube. So, grand. Next thing we got to figure out is audio only format. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing that we have to figure out at some point. But anyway, we have a couple of announcements before we start. They're not really huge announcements. One announcement being that our friend Curtis is going to start being a regular on the podcast fairly soon. He was supposed to start this week, but he got sick.
Okay, I'm here now.
Oh, did I lose you for a minute?
I think my computer just kind of like dumpstered itself for a minute.
Okay. But I was just saying that we have a couple of announcements, and one of our announcements is the fact that Curtis is going to be a regular on the podcast fairly soon.
Podcast / just content we have, yeah.
Yeah, so so we're going to try to we're also going to try to curate the YouTube content a bit more, and we're going to let Curtis run wild on that. Because he streams, we're probably going to like ask him if he wants to put his VODs on the Twitch channel, on the YouTube channel. We'll figure that out. But he's gonna start being.
Honestly, might even try to do some content for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Like, I'm just leaving it up to basically everybody to do what they want. Like, I don't want to give everybody a schedule. I definitely don't want to give myself a schedule with the fact that I'm streaming 3 to 4 times a week.
Oh, you mean you don't want to redo the website again?
So I'm still in the middle of working on the website because the articles that we have are still going to stay up. I am not doing any more articles. I just don't have the time for it while I'm streaming, and like
I might, but my schedule is filled up because I'm a parent.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep them up. I still actually have to post the last 2 parts of Greg's article at some point. So
you should, because he did a good job.
No, he did a real fucking good job. It's not Greg's fault. Like I dropped off of the I dropped off the website real bad when I started streaming.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable though. Like, it's not like you just were sitting around twiddling your thumbs. Like,
yeah,
if you had content you were producing, you were streaming, you were out there doing more than I was.
Yeah, I have been doing some fucking work. If you like, I'm gonna gloat about how much I've been streaming for 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I have a gloat too. So.
Yeah, that you're good at magic. Yeah, I know.
Well, I have more than one then. If you want to throw that in.
What's your gloat while I'm looking for my latest Twitch summary?
So not only am I better at Magic than Josh, I'm also better at Pokemon than Josh.
Oh, he is.
If you had watched our stream yesterday, I was done how long before you?
An hour. I
finished Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green an hour before Josh did.
I also was trying to grind, and you were just like, fuck this, I'm going for it right now.
Also, I did try to grind. I did. I gave it a shot. It was so boring, I could not take it.
Yeah. This current month, in the last 30 days, I've streamed for 66 hours and on 18 occasions.
Jesus.
I am at 29 followers, and my average viewer count's at about a 2.
I also can't wait for this weekend when I get to shit on Josh again in Magic.
I mean, we're not playing the same format, thank God.
Yeah, but my team can still dumpster yours. I want you to know, in my team's group chat,
yeah,
you became a topic of discussion.
Oh, why? Why?
Because Zach is trying to strategize how to beat you. It was literally a message. He goes, "Does anyone know what people are playing?" So Tom and I are like, "Oh, this person's probably playing this. This is this." I'm like, "Josh is most likely playing Burn." And then Zach was like, "I should probably have a plan for that, shouldn't I?" And so we all sat there pitching different Burn hate cards.
Play Teamer, play 3 Okos and 2 Pulses in the sideboard and watch me fucking cry.
I told him to play Obstinate Baloths.
Yeah, I actually like that because I care about that card very little until it beats me.
So I played against Burn the other day with Gruul Eldrazi, and I played 2 Obstinate Baloths.
Is he playing Teamer this weekend?
Oh yeah. They didn't ban Oko? He's playing Teamer. He does have another sideboard card for Burn, and I kind of want him to go up to more copies of that.
Oh no.
Because I also did that to somebody this past week, and it was dirty. So, the actual topic of today's episode...
I have no chance of doing well this weekend, do I?
I mean, you might, I don't know. Here's my other humble brag, Josh.
Okay.
So the topic of today's podcast was my idea.
Well, that's good. You can have ideas for the podcast. That's perfectly acceptable.
But it was mine, so I'm gloating about it while we're about to talk about it.
That's fine.
So I figured, because of everyone knows how fantastic of a year 2019 was for Magic, we could talk about it.
Continue.
And we're gonna kind of review the year. I don't know how Josh wants to do this, if he wants to just start talking about the year in general or start with our top 5s. But we each made a list of our top 5 cards from the year. It doesn't mean they're the best. It might mean we like them. It might mean we think they're a very powerful card. Yada, yada, yada. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's not too complicated.
Yeah.
If it is, then I don't know what you're doing here. Because clearly you haven't been paying attention to this podcast at all.
Nope. We're not very complicated whatsoever. So, we're just gonna start with the 2019 recap of Magic. Boy, where do we begin?
I have an idea.
Where do we even begin?
What was the first set to come out last year?
Ravnica Allegiance.
Start with that. I think that was actually probably the most fine thing going on this past year.
Do you?
I can't think of anything bad about
it. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I have nothing to complain about the cards for, really. Like, it didn't really break Modern or Standard or anything.
Like, I don't even remember what cards were in Ravnica Allegiance when it was.
Mass Manipulation, Hero Precinct.
That was in War of the Spark. Mass Manip was in War of the Spark, I believe.
No, it was in Ravnica Allegiance.
Why does it just seem such a War of the Spark card?
No, it was the weird. For some reason, it was like a Dimir card. It says those who cross the Dimir find enemies everywhere they turn. As the Hero Precinct.
Any other big cards out of it? Like
Hero Precinct 1, Kaya's Wrath. That was really Oath of Kaya. That was really the rise of the Esper Hero deck, and everybody like mulling over how much they hated 5-mana Teferi. But really,
3-mana Teferi is much worse.
I mean, that really, I was about to say, that really came to a head during War of the Spark when you got such plays as turn 3, Oath of Teferi, turn 4, play a Teferi, turn 3, Oath of Kaya, turn 4, 3-mana Teferi, bounce my Oath of Kaya, and so I can have it to replay on turn 5. And then draw Stepdaughter Erasure you.
Release that schedule so I can actually, like, give it from the last year.
Well,
because I'm going to sit here and I will have no idea what came out when if I don't just look at it.
Yeah, So it was Ravnica Allegiance, War of the Spark, Core Set, and Throne were the standard legal sets. And then
what part did Modern Horizons come out?
Modern Horizons came out in between War of the Spark and Core Set.
Okay. I just want to make sure we go in order. So next, after Ravnica Allegiance, was Core Set.
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I said it went Ravnica Allegiance, War of the Spark, Core Set, Throne of Eldraine as the standard legal sets. Yeah, War of the Spark is the next one.
That's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. Yeah, War of the Spark had problems.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like
How do you really feel, Josh?
I don't think they are ever gonna have a Planeswalker themed set ever again because of this set.
They shouldn't. Can you answer a question for me as honestly as you possibly?
Sure.
Why the fuck do we need a fucking Planeswalker set? It's already a stupid fucking thing.
Some of the cards were cool. Some of the
5.
Alright, let me go to the Mythic spoiler.
No, disqualified. You can't even think of them off the top of your head.
What, 5 that are good and not broken?
Yeah.
Alright, I'd say 6 mana Liliana is a good one that's not broken. I'd say Ugin is definitely not broken. I'd say
Personal opinion, I think Bolas is not broken.
I think Niv Mizzet is a touch too powerful.
Maybe. But I'm saying
4 mana Chandra is fine. I'd say
more than fine, honestly.
I'd say Sarkin's really good.
He's really good, but not broken, yeah.
Jace is awesome. I like the Jace a lot.
No, Jace is bad.
No, not that he's a good card, I just like his design.
No, see, he's bad because people are playing him in Doomsday and Legacy.
Oh, Lord.
And that makes him bad.
He's just another lab man at that point, though.
You got that right, because that's literally what he did.
Yeah,
I played against it.
Miserable. My favorite Planeswalker in the set is still Saheeli Sublime Artificer because of her because of how she's used in Modern. So Vivian Champion of the Wilds is really cool. Uncommon, please, just Wizards. Alright, Wizards, I'm gonna level with you right now. I'm let's just have a talk. Let's just have a heart-to-heart right here. So, if you print Planeswalkers at Uncommon again,
think drive your homes.
Yeah, just don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's all really this last year has been super oversaturated with Planeswalkers because you had how many uncommon Planeswalkers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 multicolor ones. 11. Oh my god, Narset's an uncommon.
Nope.
12, 13, 14, 15 uncommon Planeswalkers.
And for anyone wondering, yes, Narset is a broken Planeswalker.
Yeah.
If you disagree with that, you're wrong, and you should feel bad. There's nothing fair about that card.
So if Narset was just the -2 and had a different passive, I would be fine with Narset as a card. But the fact that Narset by herself prevents another mechanic that Wizards made for Throne not work.
Which one?
The draw 2 mechanic.
Oh, for Throne, yeah.
Yeah, the entire deck does not work. I know, because I'm the idiot who was trying to make Is It Draw 2 a thing.
I mean, I did play it on Arena a little bit.
It's fun. It's fun. Then your opponent plays Narset and you go, well, I'm fucking done. I can't win this game anymore.
Oh, do you want to talk about something else that's really fun?
What?
Modern Horizons.
Oh, we didn't even get to the best part of War of the Spark.
What was that? 3 mana Teferi?
3 mana Teferi. Oh, okay. And to a lesser extent, 4-mana Tameo, but a lot of the problems with 4-mana Tameo was because of Nexus of Fate, not because of...
To be fair, I don't think Tameo is actually broken.
I love Tameo. Tameo's...
I like Tameo too.
Tameo's...
I think I like her in a sense where it's like we could play her in a non-Nexus deck, like in just a very fair value deck, and use her for recursion, and she'd be sick.
So,
Oh, I have a stained glass one sitting on my desk.
I'm jealous. So her passive has made so many feel bads for my opponents.
I mean, it should. It's very good.
They duress me, thought erasured me because it doesn't counter it, so they get to look at my hand, pick a card, and go, yeah, that's staying in my hand. I think Planeswalker passives were a decent idea. Never do it again.
So see, I could see them doing it again as long as things are changed about it.
Yeah.
Like, I just think they had certain ones that were more broken than others, and like that's just the only thing they really need to change.
I think Planeswalker passes are insane. Nissa who shakes the world.
That's a meme.
Yeah.
So, can we leave this Land of Depression and go to a different one?
Oh yeah, we'll just change Lands of Depression. Let's go. Let's go to Modern Horizons and how excited.
So you know how you listed cards last time?
Yeah.
My turn. I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
I'm going Mythic Spoiler right now.
Okay. Are you gonna list all the banned cards?
Oh no, I was just gonna list busted ones.
There's a lot.
Coincidentally, most of them are banned. Urza, Lord High Artificer, can suck a big, fat, insert inappropriate word here. Hate that stupid thing.
You know what was the best part about Modern Horizons?
Urza?
And also the worst part about Modern Horizons in a way?
Urza?
We got a brand new set of Horizon lands.
Those are on the fine side. I'm also going to list some neat cards that I see in here because there are actually cards in this.
Oh, I love the Horizon lands. Like I wasn't a fan of the Horizon lands that much, and then I played Barden with them, and I'm like, oh. I am so happy.
Cards I like as I'm going through this, so it doesn't just be all depression.
Yep.
Like, I like Hex Drinker.
There is a card in this set that is my number 1 for the year. I won't say what it is. Ryan probably knows what it is, but I will not state what it is.
Ranger Captain of Eos.
That card's really good. I like Ranger Captain a lot. That card's really good. You know,
so I was messing with Orzhov Shadow a while ago.
Yeah. So my favorite
the whole engine was that.
Yeah, my favorite part of that deck was I was playing an Esper version, and I actually was legitimately thinking about building it for a while, where you literally go Ranger Captain, grab Shadow, play Shadow, go, upkeep, sack Ranger Captain, your opponent can't board wipe you, and then you just win.
So that's what I was doing, but I was doing it with Orzhov, and I was playing like Tide Hollow Scholars and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot more hand attack, and like I was able to just shred people.
Yeah.
Aria Flame is fine. A little annoying. Force of Negation. Overpriced Negate, whatever. I think Goblin Engineer is a super neat card.
Can we just can I just state, like, they made this whole entire force this whole entire force cycle, and none of them are playable except for like 1.5 of them.
Vigor and Negation.
Yeah.
Ayula's Influence. Love that card. As well as Ayula herself. Oh, Dead of Winter?
Dead of Winter's great.
I think that card's super cool.
Giver of Runes is just fixed Mom.
I'm skipping over that.
What, you hate it?
I have opinion. I just don't like Mom as a card. They made Stepmom. I like it even less.
I think she's fixed. Like that. I feel like if
I still don't like it though.
If they were to fix Mom, Giver of Runes is what they should have done. But yeah.
So my thing I don't like about her is like you need a bolt turn 1 to deal with anything else that's a problem before she can do anything. And they have to waste a bolt on her.
Yeah.
Collector Oof. That's a oof for me.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, probably one of the best cards from this set. Crashing Footfalls. No.
Oh, that's the green.
Make 2 rhinos.
That's the green suspend card, right?
Yeah, make 2 rhinos.
Oh yeah, that's from this set, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the Plague Engineer to the fucking all-star in every format.
So
I own too.
So I got super excited over String of Disappearances because I thought they were gonna print Chain Lightning into Modern. Because I thought that was gonna be a cycle, and then it ended up not being a cycle, and I was super sad.
So you know what is actually a card from this set that I did not put on my top 5 list, but I probably could put it as honorable mention if I wanted.
What?
Magmatic Sinkhole.
Yeah, I was thinking about Magmatic Sinkhole as a.
I just super like that card.
Oh, you know what? You also have not even touched yet.
What?
Scroll down.
What? Renin 6? I was getting there.
No, not even Renin 6.
You're right. Cast Dissident Mage, super nice card.
Are you now? You're just ignoring it on purpose.
What are we going to talk about? Hogak?
Yeah, Hogak was kind of fucked.
I mean, I have some opinions on that, but I'll discuss that later.
Yeah.
Icewind Kotal. Who doesn't love a flashing Baleful Strix?
Yeah, because what did Baleful Strix need to be a snow mana and to have flash?
You know what's one of the most fucked up cards in this entire set?
Prismatic Vista?
Arkham's Astrolabe.
Yeah. Oh, Astrolabe's
It'll be banned in Legacy.
Astrolabe's screwed up. Like, oh my god, so screwed up.
Yeah, that's my rant about Modern Horizons. I should go to Core 20 because I don't even remember cards in that set. Oh! I have some thank yous to make from from Core 20.
Do you?
Yeah, so because of this set, I was able to day 2 an open first time.
Oh yeah, because of Icon of Ancestry.
Oh no, I'd like to thank Sorin, Imperial's Bloodlord. You know, he meant so much to me. The way he ticked himself down to put a Champion of Dusk into play and draw me 5 cards. You will.
Yeah, the like 2 months where you could play vampires in standard.
Dude, I day 2'd an open because of it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Deck was great.
It was. Well, I just got Veil of Summer.
Oh, and you know what's even funnier about this set?
What?
The cards I like the best in this set are all black.
Black cards are great.
Well, Knight of the Even Legion, fantastic card.
Yep.
Legion's End.
Yeah.
And let's not forget my boy Reggie.
Wizards has this weird thing with like core sets where they like support an outgoing archetype in a core set, and it's really weird.
Still waiting for my bird support.
You're never getting your bird support.
Bite me, Josh. Also, you know what's another card that I actually just let
What?
break something for a little bit?
What?
I think Kethis is just a super neat card.
Yeah, it is.
Like, ignore the broken combos it can do. I just think it's like a super neat card.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 1 second. Hello?
Just gonna get sad all over the place while I get bodied by this scroll deck. That was fun.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
My dad called me on the phone to tell me a wrestling thing.
That's funny.
Oh my god, I'll tell you later. Yeah, I don't have much to say about Core 20, honestly. There was like...
Veil of Summer.
No, we don't need to talk about that. Or do you want to talk about Golos, the Tireless Pill?
I think Golos is a sweet card.
Or do you want to talk about Field of the Dead?
Oh my god.
That card is in this set.
Oh my god. As much as I love Field of the Dead, like it really needed. Like, Field of the Dead is the first broken card that I loved. It was the first. It's not the first banned card. It was the first legitimately broken card that like came out in the standard set, and I was all in on playing.
I mean, it was a very, very good card. Yeah, Veil of Summer is like a discussion. I don't know if you have it on your list later.
Oh, of good cards? I don't have any like super broken cards on my list.
I do, but that's because I mixed the thing. That is not on my list. I just like hate talking about that card.
Yeah.
That card like makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, we've kind of memed to death the whole me getting 4 Veiled Against in the SCG Standard Open.
If it helps, I'm playing a deck that basically just gets shit on by Veil of Summer and Legacy, because like it just counters everything I try to do.
Yeah.
So like I get it. Like I'm not saying I don't. I completely get it. It just sucks. What comes next?
Throne.
Oh. So literally, to just preface this entire time has been just jumping from one death pool to another, and the only good one we've had was that short stint where all we had to do was talk about how much we loved Core 20. Right, Josh? We loved Core 20?
Oh yeah, we loved Core 20.
If you didn't, I'm gonna hurt you. Core 20 was probably the best set in this bowl.
That's the bad part, is it was.
And you hated it still.
Well, I just hate Veil of Summer.
I don't know why. It's like not that bad.
Veil of Summer makes you super depressed when you're playing a mono blue aggro deck.
I mean, maybe not play mono blue aggro.
I mean, yeah. I picked a good deck for the weekend, I feel like, but like it still like depressed me. I like never wanted to play standard after that.
I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. It was a dumb thing.
Sure was a set. Oops, I accidentally attacked with Leafkin Druid. Oops.
Oops, we're gonna talk about Throne of Eldraine.
Oh yay! Are we ready to talk about Oko and Once Upon a Time and?
Oko's not Broko, man. He's just stupid.
He's super fine in Modern and Legacy, I swear.
He's fine in one of those two formats.
Yeah, he's fine in Legacy, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I stand by that statement. If anyone has a problem with it, at me. I'll tell you what you're. And I mean that with the most love, people. Like, you cannot tell me that card is okay in any. At least in Legacy, we can deal with the problems.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, Throne of Eldraine is, as Josh said, set up by like 4 cards. I lost count of how many we actually have. That's how much that stupid set hurts me.
That were banned?
Oh, I was just gonna say broken, but you know. Potato to potato, tomato, tomato. It's all kind of just there at this point. Basically, to sum up Throne of Eldraine in a few cards. Oko, Once Upon a Time, Brazen Borrower, etc. I don't think I really need to name more than that.
I mean, Adventures were a cool concept.
They were. And then they made real good ones and real bad ones. You can probably figure out which ones are which.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit more later about Brazen Borrower, definitely.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna talk about it a lot.
Yep. But, Yeah, I mean, beyond the cards, also we had like pretty much the death of video coverage by the mothership.
I just have a bunch of issues with that like I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, so we're gonna just touch on it, I guess, is the only thing that we can really do.
I'm just gonna say this, and this is the only thing I'm gonna say, because I just don't. Again, I don't think it's worth me wasting so much breath on it.
Yeah.
Wizards is trying to make this an esport. Yes or no? Like, is that not an accurate statement? Like, because they've said it before.
Yeah, it's a fairly accurate statement.
They've been trying to make it an esport. So what do? You remove coverage of your events that are supposed to make it an esport. That doesn't make sense. Like, why would you say, "Oh, we're gonna make it an esport," and then just take away coverage?
Yeah.
Like, that's just like the gist of what they did.
Oh, it pretty much is. Yeah, there's no question about it.
I have no problem with them doing what they want with their game, but when it's something that asinine and stupid, I just. And I'm saying that because like I don't usually criticize. Does I'm pretty medium on a lot of things. Like I just don't think it's worth me putting my input in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking put my input in there because it's stupid.
Yeah, just like was the money not there, or like we really didn't even ever get like a good explanation as to what the point of that was.
They locked Mark Rosewater in a closet and wouldn't let him out.
I guess so.
Well, like what else makes sense? Because Mark Rosewater probably would have looked at it and been like, "Guys, we should probably have coverage." And they were like, "Shush, Mark, just go in the closet." And then Mark's like, "I don't want to go in the closet." And they're like, "Well, too bad. Get in the closet." It's just like the gist of probably the conversation they had.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, moving on, because I'm done with that.
Yeah, because if you're not, we're just gonna literally spend all day on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just dumb. So are we finally on like some good stuff?
I mean, if you want to be.
Or are we done through the year? Because that year's painful.
I mean, it is. It literally is just super painful.
You know what? I'm gonna never before happening on this podcast. I'm gonna come up with this right now. You know what we're gonna do after our list, Josh?
What?
Our hopes for 2020 in Magic.
Oh, good luck to us.
To those men who are about to die, we salute you.
No kidding.
By those men, I mean us.
Yep. For those men who are about to be real fucking sad that every choice.
So, are we on our lists? Is that what we're doing now?
Esper Mill. Alright, I'm off this.
So, are we on our lists now? Are we doing that?
Yeah, we're on our list now.
Who wants to go first?
You can go. How are we doing this exactly? Like, are we doing like, you give your wand, I give you, I give my wand.
We'll do fives. Like we'll do it like in ascending order, starting at number 5.
Yeah.
And we know our mentions. We'll go back and forth. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, do you know my honorable mentions first, and then.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So my honorable mentions are Brazen Borrower and Bone Crusher Giant.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna give a brief thing on that. They're both really good. There's no debate about that.
Yeah.
I just don't think that like. So like the whole point of these lists were they were our top 5 cards we liked, cards we didn't like, cards we thought were genuinely powerful. Just like it's our own criteria, not like anyone else's. It was all on us.
Yeah.
So that being said, I personally think they're both extremely powerful cards.
Yeah.
But they're not really the point of what my list is trying to be. Hence why they're not on it.
I feel like after you saying that, I feel like we both had very different. I feel like we both had very different points to our list. I just picked 5 cards that I really enjoyed.
I mean, fair. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's just the thing is like the point of me having you do this was I figured it would be nice to see where each other lies. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
You said you had honorable mentions too?
Yeah, I do have two. I have 2 honorable mentions that I added after the fact. They do. My 2 honorable mentions that I chose were, first one I chose was Blast Zone.
Card's broken.
Card's fucked. Card's great.
It's in every format. It's just good.
I feel like that card's like criminally it's I wouldn't say criminally underutilized, but like
It's far from it.
the card's just a fantastic card. Like you can't be sad about the card at all. Like it's just a really good fucking card. Other honorable mention was a super broken card.
Veil of Summer?
No, Veil of Summer is like bottom of the shit list for me. Even though I'm now playing Sultai Shadow because that card is like ridiculously fucked in Legacy. But my other card that I chose was Narset Parter of Veils, as honorable mention. Card's insane. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The card is absolutely and utterly bonkers, and like that and that static text that static text just shouldn't exist. I like the fact that it's a planeswalker that you dig for deep when you find like a non-creature spell, and like it's your like it's like your draw cards planeswalker but different. But like, God, they should have left that static at home.
So, do you want to move on to number 5?
Yes, we can move on to your number 5.
You're gonna love this.
Am I?
So my number 5 is a recent love of mine. And I mean recent, like it's like last month or so.
Yeah.
Level of love.
Okay.
My number 5 is Embercleave.
I'm honestly not surprised that that's on your list whatsoever.
It almost wasn't, and I had a different card in this list, and then I had Brazen Bar in that spot, and then I was like, you know what? No, Brazen Bar gets enough time in the sun.
Yeah.
Embercleave does not.
Card just great.
Well, so you don't know the joy until you put Embercleave in a deck, right?
Yeah.
And then you not only do you put it in that deck, then you put it on a Thought-Knot Seer.
Yeah. That sounds real good. That's insane. So are we like are we like changing? Are you just doing your 5-1?
Look, so we're gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say another thing about Embercleave real quick because I paused because I was doing something. Yeah, Embercleave is just the kind of card where it's like you look at it and why, and like you start questioning like, wait, why does red need flash?
Cause.
And then you realize it's got flash, but it's played on your turn during combat.
Yeah.
And then that's where issues come.
It's Teamer Battle Rage.
Cough, cough, +1/+1.
It's Teamer Battle Rage at home.
My favorite thing is like then you just like put it on Rotting Regisaur and watch your opponent crumble.
Yeah, you just cry. You let your opponent cry a whole hell of a bunch.
Exactly. So what is your number 5, Josh?
So my number 5.
And tell me why it's not Embercleave.
Well, it's not Embercleave because I don't have as much I don't have as much experience in the card as you do.
You don't have a big boner like I do?
No, not for that card. My number 5 is Golos Tireless Pilgrim.
It's a solid pick. It's just a good card.
That's a really good card.
Yeah, it's a card that people enjoy.
I just like it because it's like an artifact, but it's 5 colors and like, it's a really cool planeswalker. It's a really cool like commander choice, and like it just like there's so many ways you can go with it if you decide to like do it in commander.
I'll dispute one thing with you.
What?
And not because I'm picking a fight, but because I firmly believe this. Do not say it is a creative commander choice or whatever. It's stupid in Commander. It's like you just
pay 7 mana over and over again and just like
yes.
Yeah.
People are playing it as a lands commander, Josh.
I mean, it's really good.
Play stupid things with it.
I mean, that is correct. That is what people do with it.
So when you're sitting here saying, yeah, it's a real, it's like it's not.
You're like, no, fuck off.
Just shut up. It's not. It's broken. Are you ready for number 4, or do you have more to say about your boy?
No, I'm ready for your number 4.
My number 4 is Prismatic Vista.
Makes sense. Card's insane. Like who?
It's a card that's made me playing other Legacy decks that aren't monocolored or cheap, like, reasonable.
Yeah, it's literally just made them viable. Like it literally just made it viable.
And like, I don't have much else to say about it. It's a very good card. So what is your number 4, Josh, and why is it worse than Prismatic Vista?
Oh, it definitely is worse than Prismatic Vista. My number 4 is Saheeli Sublime Artificer.
That card's bad. What the fuck is going on?
I really like that card.
I'm kidding.
I really
People actually really like that card in other formats too.
The reason I really like Saheeli is for 2 reasons. One, like she was my alternate, like she was my like planeswalker of choice when I was playing Blue Red Phoenix before it got banned.
It got banned.
Yeah, well, and now she's just my planeswalker of choice when I play Prowess because of just how like nutso it is.
What's it in Canadian Highlander? People are. I know that's a niche format for people who don't know about it. I am a very big fan of it, and I don't play it. It's a 100-card singleton. Like, think of it as a constructed cube instead of Commander. Like, I know Commander's 100-card singleton, but like, it's basically you just get vintage banless legal cards.
Yep.
And you get to play a 100-card singleton deck with it.
Yep.
It's kind of great.
Yep.
But I listened to a podcast of that week, and they were literally talking about how much they love Saheeli Sublime Artificer.
It's a really good card.
Well, what they were saying is, like, in their format, especially where you get to play things like Young Peasy, but you only get one, it's a very nice second Young Peasy.
Yeah.
I'll let you gush more if you need to.
No, you're fine. I really don't have much to say. She's just insanely solid.
So I'm guessing we're moving on.
Yeah.
So do you want to hear what is probably my favorite card from the year?
Sure.
But is only number 3 on my list because this is a mixture of favoritism and power.
Sure.
Drown Lock.
Yeah, makes sense.
For people who don't know, Drown Lock is basically a modal counter kill spell. It would CMC less than or equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyard. And it's interesting because, like, in older formats, like, trying to get the words, hold on.
Modern and Legacy.
Modern, yeah, those ones. Modern Legacy. It does these things where it's like, it just gives you so much power.
Yeah.
Because you just get to just jam this thing, and then it literally is counterspell. So, like, in the situation of Legacy, you can play blue counterspell, or you can, if you're playing a blue-black deck, or like I do Bug, you get to play blue-black, either kill or counter.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times it has just been counterspell for me, and that's fine. It's just that good of a card. And if you're not playing it in any Eternal format, you're an idiot, you should be.
I mean, it's just a really good card.
Yeah, that's my piece on it. It's just a very good card. What's your number 3, Josh?
So my number 3 is Fae of Wishes.
Ew. Card's been browning me lately, and I don't like it.
The card's good, so I'm mad.
Exactly. Literally, I was playing White Weenie Moto today. My opponent goes, they're playing Twiddlestorm, and all of a sudden they like get a bunch of mana, and I just see them pause because they're not going to kill me.
Yeah.
And they're like, figured it out. Fae of Wishes, grab Supreme Verdict.
Oh no.
Verdict you, cast Fae of Wishes, go. And I'm just like, neat. So this game's over.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was literally just like, do this. Cool, this game's over. I have no chance of winning this. I hate that.
It's a really good card.
I mean, it does make your Pioneer deck, like, viable.
Yeah, I don't think my Pioneer deck would be a deck without it, really.
Yeah, that's an accurate statement.
And I'm facing down a Corvold in Standard, and oh god.
Trying to think of other things. No, I got nothing else to say about it, do you?
No, not really. Fate of Wishes is, like, it's literally just a good wish card on the front, and then, like, a great way to recur it on the back.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of nuts, though.
So, I want to preface with my top 2 could probably go in any order. I put this one as number 2 to send a message.
Okay.
Just want to point that out before I say it.
Wow. Okay,
What?
wow. Okay, we need to stop for 2 seconds.
What?
So Curtis just sent me a message on Discord.
Yeah.
Elspeth Conquers Death. It is a saga for 3 and 2 white. Exile target permanent with a converted mana cost 3 or greater. 2. Non-creature spells your opponent cast cost 2 mana to cast until your next turn. 3. Return target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Or a loyalty counter.
Alright.
Card's absolutely insane.
Yeah. So my number 2 is Arkham's Astrolabe.
Makes sense. Card should be banned in Legacy.
Similar to Prismatic Vista, it makes playing not good mana bases good.
Yeah.
But so the problem I have with it,
you get to play
Legacy,
you get to play a 3-color deck with 1 UC in Legacy with it.
Yeah, that's part of it. The other part that I have problem with when it comes to it is like you just get to play this artifact. Not only does it fix your mana, it also replaces itself, and that's the biggest part.
Yep.
Because like, let's be real, no one would have an issue with it if it was just like, oh, it just fixes mana. No one would have an issue with it. That's not even that good.
Yeah.
But now we get to tack on this thing that's just like, oh, and by the way, it also replaces itself. It fixes your mana, replaces itself, and makes you playing snow decks a good thing. And inherently, it makes Oko better.
Yep.
And like, and I've said before, Oko's fine in Legacy. The minute you put it next to Astrolabe, it's not okay. Because now it just makes that into an Elk first, and now it has a blocker. What's your number 2? We haven't overlapped anything yet.
Well, I'm about to overlap with your honorable mention here.
I mean, that doesn't count. Our actual top 5 is not overlapped.
Brazen Borrower is number 2.
Alright. I mean, I can get it. You like the card, and it's just a good card.
It's just a good card. Bounce spell mixed with a 3/1 flyer. Historically, I like 3/1 flash flyers. Through 3.
It's like you like those things.
Yep. And then, the fact that it really helps, like, some decks that I've been playing in Standard, like, and, well, Pioneer also, but I need actually, like, to buy, they're like $1 million in paper right now.
I got some for Christmas and I was happy.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's just, like, it's a threat that's also an answer, and I'm, like, always down for those type of cards. And, yeah, that's basically it. It's just an overall solid card. Ryan, if you would do us a favor. What's your numero uno? Do we lose him again? We may have completely lost Ryan again.
Hello, I'm back.
Okay.
So everyone knows I like to play graveyard decks. Blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, funny.
Yep.
My number 1 is Hogak, Arisen Necropolis. I picked it because it is genuinely, in my opinion, this year besides Oko.
Yeah.
And that's including the ones we banned from this list. which are Teferi and Ren and 6.
Because they're just so screwed up.
I just think that this card is more screwed up than those.
It is pretty.
And I'm okay to be wrong. Like, I have no problem being wrong on that. But, like, we're sitting here talking about the most powerful cards of the year. Hogak was a card that had to be banned in Modern because the deck was too consistent.
Yeah.
And, like, all it did was just, you would take a turn, or you'd play against Hogak, it's like, with the combo when they had Alter, it was turn 2 kill every single time.
Yeah.
When they didn't have Alter, it was still, like, turn 3, turn 4 kills repeatedly.
Yeah. It was, like playing any other deck against it was just literally insane and impossible.
Right, like, you playing a different deck against it was just, like, suicide. Like, you would be asking to lose the tournament.
So I played Blue-White Control and won F&M during that because Tim brought his Blue-White Control deck with him, and it was, like, tuned to beat it. And I turned one Surgical, and I turned one Surgical Vengevine, and it wasn't good enough.
Yeah. And it just goes to show the deck was real broken.
Yeah.
And that's why I firmly stand by that card as being number 1. It just deserves to be there.
Yeah.
Can I take a guess at yours? Because I think I know it.
What is mine?
Is it Aria Flame?
It is Aria Flame.
Well, so you said it was from Modern Horizons, and at first I was like, oh. And then I thought more about what you were saying, and I was like, no, you didn't. It's not Astrolabe.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's from Modern Horizons? Oh, it's Aria Flame, easily.
Yeah. I historically really like cards that interact with instants and sorceries a lot. Just...
It's a good card.
It murders people real goddamn fast. I have won multiple games just putting out an Aria Flame saying go and spending my opponent at 35 and then just going spell, Manamorphose, cantrip, Manamorphose, cantrip. Oh, you're dead? You're dead? I just did 30 with you for 3 mana. Oh, and I bolted you twice? So I bolt you for 9 and then I bolt you for 13? Cool. Neat. That's why we were trying so hard to make a blue-red enchantments a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Aria Flame is an...
What?
I think Aria Flame is honestly just a mess card.
It's a messed up card.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's good enough on its own. I don't know how you break it in Modern, but just playing it in the sideboard of Storm feels really good. You just bring out obviously the cool thing to do now is to bring in gifts. It's to bring in Veil of Summer against Gift Storm because it literally just counters their gifts. So then you just bring in Aria Flame for your gifts and then just go, okay, I'm just going to cantrip all day and murder you in 2 turns.
I'm gonna murder you in 2 turns.
Yeah.
Got him. I mean, so I think our lists are still showing off some of the powerful cards in the game that were printed this year, except for things like Draw and Lock.
Yeah. I really like Draw and Lock too. I just haven't had as much time to play with it as you have.
I just made a point to do it in Legacy.
Yeah.
You're playing Shadow, so you don't really want to play it in Shadow.
Yeah.
Especially now that you're bug, you have even less reason to play it in Shadow.
I mean, I guess I could play a Drown in the Lock over the Tyrant Scorn that I have right now.
Wouldn't.
But
Tyrant Scorn at least bounces 2020. The thing that Drown in the Lock does is it allows you to interact with your opponent's board when usually you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
And in decks that already want to interact, it's even better.
Yeah.
And you just don't need that in Shadow. You're a deck that's just trying to protect your own stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't actually want to interact with them that much.
Yeah, I have a couple pushes, and I'm not doing anything insane as far as interaction goes. I just want to be nope, you don't get to do that thing. And then
right.
and then be oh, your blocker, kill your blocker, go. Kill your blocker, kill you.
So, I guess on the wrap-up note, here's a big question, Josh. I want you to think about it.
Okay.
What do you want out of Magic this year?
I want to win a fucking tournament.
I said realistic things, Josh, not hopes and dreams.
Thanks.
I'm kidding. I mean from Wizards specifically, like a print.
I really want them to not screw up Zendikar.
Oh, they will. They screwed it up twice.
Totally.
They will.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure they will. Like that's the worst part of it is that like I really want them to not screw up Zendikar, and I know they're gonna screw up Zendikar in the fall. They're either gonna print something too powerful, or it's not gonna, or it's just gonna be terrible.
One of my hopes for it is like, I hope they make somehow. I don't care like which way they do. I hope they make a Enchantress deck in Standard viable.
I mean, they're trying from literally from this set. It looks like that they're trying real hard to do that.
Like the problem is they don't have any cards that are actually.
Yeah. There's a.
That's more or less what I mean.
Yeah, that's gonna make Idyllic Tutor very like Idyllic Tutor's not expensive, but it's gonna be like a quarter. And I'm very excited for that.
I have an outlandish thing to hope for from Modern.
What?
To go with you're hoping to win a tournament.
What, did they ban Hogak? Did they ban Oko?
No, that they ban Urza.
Oh yeah, that is outlandish.
Let's skip the BS. Ban Urza. You've been dodging it for a while now. I understand. You know, he's your boy. But you get that thing out of here.
Yeah.
No one wants it. No one needs it. At this point, all it's doing is pissing people off.
Yeah, just ban Urza, please.
And if you want evidence, go look at the last week's Team Modern Open, where they were allowed to play the same deck. It was everywhere.
Oko.
It was legitimately more than half the tournament. Oko was the entire tournament.
Oko.
Both of them. No one will have a problem with it.
Oko, Goose, and
Goose is fine.
yeah.
Goose is only there because of Oko.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And I'm just like Oko, Goose, and Urza were just everywhere in the same deck all weekend.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at the decks right now. We had Bant, Snowblade, Simic, Urza, and Sultai Titan won the tournament. I'm pretty sure all of them. Yeah, they definitely all were.
Yep, they sure were.
We had Gifts Storm, which was not playing Oko, thank God. Thank God.
Thank God.
I had to check both, just to make sure. And their teammate playing Simic Titan.
To be fair, you know they were like talking about playing Oko, like legitimately talking about playing Oko.
Then we have our friends playing Teamer Urza.
Our friends of the show, Team BCW.
Yeah, I love Team BCW.
Yeah.
Oh, then we had the Matt Nass team of everyone playing Simic Urza.
Yep.
And my favorite... Okay, I have to make a comment on this. I saw it on Twitter and it kind of pissed me off.
What?
Sam Party tweeted and someone retweeted it. Because I'm not really a fan of his. And I want to say that I don't have an issue with him. I just am not actually a fan of his.
Yeah.
I just want to preface that before people think I have a problem with him.
Yeah.
So he put out a tweet and he's like, well, I played with Urza all weekend and it didn't...
Yeah, no.
And I just want to be like, shut up. Just shut up. Like, you only play this format when you're kind of needed to. Just shut up. You obviously don't know. Like, do not sit there and tell me, well, it wasn't that good, because you don't know how good the card is then. Like, you just don't get it.
Yeah.
All of your food are now Mox Sapphire. Think about that.
Yep.
They're Mox Sapphire. I just can't, Josh. I just can't. Can you? Because I can't.
Nope. I can't.
It's so goddamn stupid. Anything else for 2020?
I want I want tournaments every weekend on Arena.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Well, I like the fact that the fact that it's literally just an MCQ every quarter on Arena is on a is it do you think it's ridiculous of me to say that's unacceptable?
With how infrequent they're doing them?
Yeah.
No. I think so. It's weird. I agree with you and I disagree with you. Because I think they also need to have a period of time where people can queue for it. And like doing it weekly, I don't think is fair.
Oh no, I'm not saying MCQs weekly. I'm saying
okay.
not like oh, if you're a mythic you can just play a thing every weekend. I mean, have people pay $10, play a standard tournament.
What if it was?
That's all I want.
So you know what PPTQs were? How like they were to qualify you for the qualifier?
Yeah, I would be.
What if they were just that every weekend?
I would
queue for an MCQ.
I would be happy to just be like, hey, don't have the time to make it to Mythic. Play this qualifier. If you top 8 this qualifier, if you get this record in the qualifier, and really, to be honest, I really want that to be, to not to like have the cutoff be X and like be you to be able to lose twice and still be able to fucking win.
I think it should be if you top 4 the pre-MCQ.
And I feel like it should have
because I just think that means because if you don't have a giant MCQ,
yeah.
But if you do it where it's just the top 4, then like it's still gonna be big, but it's gonna be not as big. Because you also have to realize doing this every week up to the MCQ.
Like I don't even mind if it's just a winner who gets an MCQ invite. Like honestly, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't mind. But the fact that there's just nothing.
So I don't have any other hopes for 2020. I just have I guess another thing to talk about. Go away for the night.
Okay.
It's more or less just kind of what to expect next week, kind of.
Okay.
So, next, we were talking about doing a spoiler podcast just to go over things that we like.
Yeah.
But we also have a tournament report going on next week.
Yep, we're both playing in the same tournament on Sunday.
Josh is gonna get shit stomped on Sunday. Is what he's saying. So, I might have talked about it. I don't know if I did a lot.
I gotta be honest, Ryan. I'm already worried. I'm gonna be a fucking. I'm already worried. I'm gonna be a I'm already worried. I'm gonna be a burden to my teammates as it is.
So I'm just gonna give a little backstory because I don't remember if I talked about it a lot. I went to a team tournament for ELD's Time Vault. They're a local store here in Massachusetts in Bellingham. Go check them out if you're around.
Yep.
There's a lot of cool Eternal stuff for sale. But I went with a friend of the cast, Zach, and a fellow teammate of mine on Team Cards Wheel, Heath. For reference, they are both on my team. And we ended up top 4ing. And so then we heard that they were doing the next one on January 12th. So Zach and I look at Heath, and Heath goes, yeah, I can't go. So Zach and I started thinking, and we're like, damn, who can we get on our team? And so we had asked our friend Tyler, who's also on Team Cards Way On. Just gonna keep shouting that out because, yeah. And Tyler had mentioned he was having surgery last week or something like that.
Yeah.
And I kind of, in my mind, I had no problem. I didn't want it to be on me if he didn't feel up to leaving the house after that surgery, 2 weeks removed.
Yeah. I
didn't want it to be on my shoulders, so I just said, don't worry about it, we'll get someone else. He's still going to be playing in that tournament with a different team. That's completely fine with me. I have no issues with that.
Yeah, you just didn't want
I just didn't want it on my conscience.
Yeah.
So, there are 5 members on Team Cards We Own. 2 of us are already on the team, and 2 are not going to be on our team. So that leaves number 5, who, if you guys were around for the original incarnation of this podcast, he was one of the original hosts.
Yep.
It was originally supposed to be 3 of us, and he was one of the original. It is Tom. Tom is going to be jumping to aid Zach and I in our conquest to take a trophy home from ELD. And I'm nervous, Josh, but in a different way from you.
Okay.
I've never felt more confident going into one of these events. like in myself at least.
Yeah.
And that terrifies me.
Oh, I've never felt less confident about an event. Like,
I like to go in with no confidence, so then when I do good, I'm like, oh my god, this is great.
yeah.
When I go in with full confidence and then I do terrible, I'm going to be beating myself up so bad on the way up.
Yeah, I just have no confidence about Burn in this event.
So I'm going to say this for everyone out there who is thinking about playing a team event, but I'm also going to say it to you.
Yeah.
My fair share at this point.
Yeah.
You've played in like one, two?
Two team events?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be my second.
This will be your third, because you did the PT.
I
did
the PP.
I did the SCG Open.
Yeah, and then this is my this is my third one. Yeah.
For me, this is the Open. Those two side events at TJ's events. The thing up in New Hampshire. This will be my sixth. My standby rule when it comes to team events is if you have a question about your deck or something you want to change your deck, you go to your teammates first.
Yeah. I mean,
because your teammates are the people who have to live by your decisions.
Yeah.
And it's better to go to them and be like, hey, what do you think of this? Should I do this? And if they say, yes, go for it, that's on them then. Because they said go for it.
Yeah.
And it's not more or less I'm trying to say, like, make sure other people take the blame, but it's you need to make sure your teammates are on board with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Any small deck decision I had with my deck,
yeah,
I literally messaged Zach and Tom in our little group chat, and I said, "Hey guys, what do you think of this? Hey guys, what do you think of this? What do you think about this?"
I don't really have much to talk about with them because I just showed them a 75. I was thinking about playing, and they were like, "Yeah, you know, like what are we gonna do? You know?"
Well, like card choices. Like if you have a card you think you should. Be like, hey guys, what do you think of this card, and where should I put it in?
Yeah.
Like I did that with my sideboard because I had opened up a Force of Negation this past weekend grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I kind of want to play this deck. I don't really know what to put it in. And I was thinking like, I think I should put a main. What card should I take out?
Yeah.
And Zach was like, I think you sideboard it. I think you cut Spell Pierce entirely from your sideboard. Play Force Negation in a slot and your fourth Thought Season sideboard.
Makes sense.
And like that's the kind of thing that I'm saying. Like people, I don't know how like pros handle team events. That's how I handle team events.
Yeah.
Because I'm very like nitpicky, and I make sure I keep tabs on what everyone's playing and doing. Because I think it's the best way to go for success. Is like you just know what your teammates are doing.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say for the record, this is my seventh team event. But the worst I've ever done at one was when I went to with the same team I'm playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
I forgot about GP Providence.
The GP was really fun though.
Oh, the GP was a blast, and the team events were a blast. Like the team GP was a blast.
Yeah.
I hate limited inherently. Like, my deck was very good. I drew very bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing a deck with like 2 Commence the End games and 2 Krenko. Because it was Team War of the Spark.
Yeah.
And like any game where I drew a Krenko and a way to pump it, the game was over.
Yeah.
But there were a bunch of games where I wasn't drawing that, and I wasn't drawing anything else, and like I was just drawing nothing, or I draw like 15 lands in a row and die.
Yeah.
And then like my teammates would both win, or like we were dead for day 2 by round like 6.
Yeah.
And we played out the last like 3 just for fun. And then yeah, I'm not trying to brag about this. I've only done well at team events besides that. Like the TJ's side events, my team was 2-1 in both of them.
Yeah.
The thing at Double Midnight Comics, we top 8'd.
Yeah.
The last one of these things at ELD, we top 4'd. The SCG Open, we almost day 2'd.
Yeah.
Losing to a team full of pros before we missed day 2.
Yeah.
Like I've only done well at team events, and again, it's not a brag. It's just like that's true. Like I don't know if it's that I have a good approach to it or what. So I've been trying to help Coach Josh through this process.
Yeah, I'm just terrified I'm gonna let my teammates down.
Because I hope Josh top 8s with us.
And that you ruined me in top 8.
Oh, no. See, I'm going to be nicer than that. I hope not only do you top 8, because I hope you top 8, we top 8, and Tyler's team, right?
Yeah.
Hope we all make it to the top 4. I hope you guys team kill them in the top 4 and fight us in the finals, and then we dream crush.
I'll just be happy if we make top 8, let's be honest.
Like, I just want to crush you in the finals.
Oh, I see.
Which, to be fair, I'm pretty sure if we all made it to the finals, we would look at each other and be like, split?
Yeah, no, like, yeah. No.
Split this credit? Fuck it?
Yeah. I'd be like, split this... I'd be like, split this credit, let me get the Snapcaster mages I really want.
Well, it's basically split the credit, play for the playmats?
Yeah.
Fuck it, sure. So, I don't know if you feel like divulging this information on Aspen. Do you know what all your teammates are playing for Sunday?
Yes.
Like, is Lucas locked in?
Lucas is locked in, yeah.
Do you feel like sharing it on the podcast right
next week.
I know all of mine, and I can share all of mine right now.
I don't feel like that's fair. I feel like we should still have some, I feel like the two of us should have some secrets from each other.
Oh, I was gonna just tell you because it's pretty obvious what my teammates are playing.
Yeah, yeah, Tom's playing Prowess, Zach is playing Teamer Control, and you're playing Bug Delver. Well, Bug Control.
Yeah, there's no Delver in that deck. And I actually could switch left. I got the clearance for my team that I have an entire second deck I can play.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure if I want to. Although part of me kind of does. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd approve of the other deck.
I'm sure I would.
It's just Helm.
Yeah, Helm's fine.
Yeah, I would play Bant if I did, though. Because Oko is just that good that I think it needs to be in the deck.
Yeah.
But again, my options are Helm or Bug Control. Zach had a couple options that he mentioned to me. I don't think any of them are really realistic for him, but, you know. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say Lucas is probably playing Prison because it's the smartest place to be in Legacy right now.
Probably.
At least out of his two options. Lewis is playing what? Fucking green blue Eldrazi ramp? That you have zero confidence in, and you
I mean, Lewis's deck actually is like pretty consistent. I was actually surprised about how consistent it is.
And Josh is just playing Burn.
Yep, because I am that person.
You know what card's really good against Burn? And this is my final thought for.
What card's really good against Burn? Oh, go
let me pull my mic closer to me.
Oh, go Thief Crowns.
Weather the Storm.
Oh my god, no.
Just a little story. I played Gruul Eldrazi on Mount Burn. My opponent took me from 20 to 12 20 to 8 in a turn, and I cast Weather the Storm to gain it all back. My opponent conceded. Does that make you feel uncomfortable, Josh? Huh? Does the idea of getting Weather the Stormed back to fucking billions make you uncomfortable?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you messaging your teammates right now saying, "Can I please not play this deck to get blown up?"
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna get blown out either way.
I'll blow you away. Anyway, everyone, unless Josh has anything else to say,
No, I'm good.
this is the end of the podcast.
Alright, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully Curtis is is feeling a bit better so he can be on the podcast with us.
And I'll see you guys next week when I top 8 another team event.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good night, everybody.
Night.